What's up, y'all? This is your boy Jax. Welcome back to the Drop That Podcast. All right, now it's been a while, but we're gonna mix something up. All right, today is we're gonna do wrestling talk. Okay, we're gonna do wrestling talk. We're gonna talk about one and get it out the way because we're gonna pay homage to the other subject. So SmackDown and Raw already went past, but we're gonna fast forward into what everyone is talking about. We're talking about the acceptance of the challenge by the Bloodline, Roman Reigns and The Rock, against American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes, and Seth freaking Rollins. Okay, now if you guys don't know, I'll break it down for you. Okay, The Rock, right? The Rock has excuse me. Okay, yeah, The Rock actually challenged Cody Rhodes and Seth freaking Rollins to a tag team match with Roman Reigns. Okay. Now, in these stipulations on this tag team match, if Cody and Seth freaking Rollins beat Roman Reigns and The Rock, that means in the championship match between Roman Reigns and Cody Rhodes, no Bloodline, no Jimmy Uso, no Solo Sikoa, no Wise Man, no Rock. It's just a fair one-on-one match, winner take all. Okay. If they were to lose against Roman and The Rock, then all Bloodline rules, basically. Okay? I think it's interesting. I think there's more coming. I'm kind of interested on how this is going to be. But it seemed like Cody Rhodes actually got his revenge on The Rock, slapping the living dog shit at him at the WrestleMania XL kickoff event in Las Vegas. Slapped them in Dallas, Texas over there on SmackDown. But what everybody's talking about is that iconic entrance by The Rock. Holy shit. That's badass. That's TKO board of director type of budget right there. It's pure fucking lightning. And if SmackDown's entrance for The Rock is that big, I want to see what WrestleMania is going to be. Okay? Now, The Rock was booked for Glendale, Arizona last week. He was booked this past SmackDown for Dallas, Texas. But they got one more stop, and that's Memphis, Tennessee. Now, The Rock has been saying in his promos that, he's coming home. If you guys were, what was that show? Damn it, I forgot the show that The Rock basically, it's kind of like a biopic TV show of, how he was brought up as a kid, how he was brought up as a teenager in school, how he was brought up into the business, going to the Canadian Football League and then going to WWE and so forth, right? His parents are shown in it, his grandmother, a lot of people, Andre the Giant, Pat Patterson, the Macho Man Randy Savage, Hulk Hogan. Everybody's in it. Everybody's being played. Even his era, the Attitude Era, with Austin and Triple H and Bret the Hitman Hart and The Undertaker. Everybody was there, right? It went 3 seasons, but what was it? Damn, I lost my train of thought. Oh, Memphis. So, kind of how it started, he went to go to Memphis, Tennessee under Jerry the King Lawler's little promotion down there in Memphis, because he's from Memphis and everything. And The Rock was testing out the waters, basically, in matches, losing. He lost his first match over there and everything like that. It's basically home field, you know what I mean? It's hometown. I mean, we could say Miami and San Francisco and Hawaii, all that stuff, but wrestling, yeah, he really started his training over there. Okay, so I don't know. I told this to someone regarding it. I kind of feel like I wouldn't be surprised if The Rock, even though they're scheduled for Cody Rhodes and Seth Rollins to actually challenge Roman Reigns and The Rock in day 1 of WrestleMania, I wouldn't be surprised if The Rock said, you know what? Fuck it. Cody Rhodes is here in Memphis, Tennessee. The Rock is here in Memphis, Tennessee. Cody Rhodes, bring your ass down here and make sure you're dressed to fight, because you and me and you and the Great One go one-on-one tonight. I wouldn't be surprised if that was to happen. But, we still got Raw and we still got SmackDown. So, shit's going to get very interesting. Now, For people who didn't notice, right? I mean, it didn't do pretty much good on sales apparently, but this past weekend, AEW Revolution took place, right, in Greensboro, North Carolina, and in the main event, it was Sting and Darby Allin defending the AEW Tag Team Championships against the Young Bucks, right? Now here's this. If you didn't know, that was Sting's last match, the legendary, the icon Sting. My biggest regret is the fact Sting is retiring, and we never got that dream match between him and The Undertaker in WWE. Fucked up. But whatever, it wasn't meant to be. But he retired. He won the match. They retained the tag titles. I gave that match a 5-star tag team match because it was a Texas Tornado match. All no rules. Ladders were in it. Chairs. Glass was there. You know, glass plated window type things that they were falling on. It was incredible. Kudos to Sting. Happy retirement. I hope everything goes well for you. You know, I hope you're happy and everything. He was joined by his sons who were dressed as Surfer Sting and Wolfpack Sting. It was fucking incredible. They all did stinger splashes on the Young Bucks. But I failed to pay homage to the man they call Sting. I started to think. It took a long time because I got a lot of favorites, but I wanted to pinpoint on my top 3 Sting matches of all time, and unfortunately they weren't in WWE, they weren't in AEW, and they damn sure were in TNA. I mean, if I had to think about a TNA match that he was involved in, I don't know, maybe the Samoa Joe versus Sting for the TNA World Title. I guess that would have been one, but I didn't really have it. You know, that wasn't really prime Sting. That was like, you know, Sting coming to an end type of thing. But when it comes down to it, I would definitely have to say my top 3 favorite Sting matches of all time. Sting versus Meng. Okay, Sting versus Meng. You guys don't know who Meng is? Do your fucking Googles. They fought for the U.S. title. The U.S. Heavyweight Championship was vacated. I always loved the United States Heavyweight Championship in WCW. Fucking fire belt. That was a very fire belt. As far as belts goes, the United States title, WCW United States Heavyweight title, and the WWE Intercontinental title from the 90s, that's iconic. You know, that Bret Hart won, Mr. Perfect, Rowdy Piper, the bad guy Razor Ramon, rest in peace, the Heartbreak Kid Shawn Michaels, Big Daddy Cool Diesel. That was the most iconic belts. To me, those two were my favorite belts of all time. But yeah, they fought, Sting and Meng fought for the vacated U.S. title in the finals in the Great American Bash. I forgot what year that was, but that was a fire-ass match. Sting won by a flying DDT. Sting versus Scott Hall for the World Heavyweight Championship in WCW on a pay-per-view uncensored. That was a fire match. Rest in peace to Scott Hall. I said bad guy Razor Ramon, rest in peace. But Scott Hall got that was his character. That was his Scott Hall's character, Razor Ramon. So rest in peace to Scott Hall. And I would definitely have to say this is my favorite Sting match of all time. This was a Monday Night Nitro main event. Around that time he fought Scott Hall also. I think it was after. I think this was 98, around March or April of 98. Sting versus Diamond Dallas Page for the WCW World Heavyweight Championship. That was a fire match. DDP was U.S. champion at the time, but to me, that's my favorite of all time. You saw a Tombstone Pile Driver in that match. You saw a Scorpion Death Drop in that match. Sting retained the WCW title, but yeah. So salute to Sting. Those are my top 3 matches of all time from Sting. Maybe one day I'll give my top matches of all time. I had that written down, but I'll save that for you. But that's all the time we got. I'm your boy Jax. This is the Drop That Podcast. You can find us on youtube.com/@DropThatPodcast. Hit the subscribe button, like the page, come and show support. You know what I'm saying? It's a dope podcast. We give flowers to a lot of these type of genres, relevant sports and music and film and television. You can also find us on X /@DropThat x.com/@dropthatpod_13. I'm your boy Jax. You guys have a good one.